I have been wanting to make this video for a while, but I'm finally doing it. We're making a somewhat of a beginner guide. So this is a fresh new account. If I start this, we're going to go towards the very beginning. You see, I just opened the game. We get cutscene. Yes, I want to skip this. Oh, this is free. Oh my god, they made this so much easier for me. So for this video, we're going to talk about the beginner basics. You start the game. What do you scout for the free ticket scouts? What do you do? What do you do for your dailies? How do you get the most efficient way to grind the game daily? How to make a damn transfer code? God, you know how many times people said they haven't made one? You gotta make one. So anyways, let's start this. Okay, we start with download the game first. It's simple. All right, where do we start? We're gonna skip all this. Wow, before you actually have to go through all that. So I'm glad you can actually just skip it now. Okay, as I go through this. So what is scouting? Scouting is how you get your characters and how you get your weapons. So all we gotta do is use the in-game currency, but this one's free. And I'll explain how to get the in-game currency in a little bit, but we're gonna look at our scout first. All right, nice. We got Osmanthus Knight Aedis, or Alice. God, all right, if you got her, you're pretty good, but I believe there's also free ticket scouts, so even if you didn't get her, that's completely fine. Okay, I think I'm finally done clicking on things. I haven't collected anything, so let me go collect everything first. You can still get the pre-register stuff. What the heck? All right, before we start, please make a transfer code. To make a transfer code, go on the top right, and you could see on the right side it says transfer code or data transfer. So you click that, and then you have this stuff. So we're gonna press begin settings. See, now it says transfer code or link Google account. You want to select transfer code unless you want to link it to a Google account, but I do recommend making a transfer code. But you can do either or. You do what you want. All right, I don't really care about this account. I'm going to show it unless I decide to block it. So you can see you'll have your transfer ID. You do not want to show this to anyone besides yourself. Now make sure you copy that and write that down or copy paste it somewhere. Put it in your notes, put it wherever, save this number, and then make a password. Put whatever password you want. Simple stuff. You could just put that, issue it, and then bam, you go over, you could copy it. That's literally it. Put that somewhere, anywhere, just remember it. If you ever plan to go back to this game, here, I'm gonna delete game data. See, oh no, I deleted the game. I lost my account. What do? I just realized I gotta download the game again. God damn it. Literally, you enter here, you go to data transfer, put your ID stuff, right? You press set. Wow, look, I got my account back. Isn't that fun? All right, so back before I did the transfer code, now how do you get more characters and also how do you make them stronger? So as you saw how I got this Alice a little earlier, you have to go on the bottom right where it says scout. Now there are a lot of scouts, and in this game, they're pretty generous with some of their free scouts. So make sure you're always doing your free scouts daily. You do have a chance of actually getting a 4-star character, which is the highest rarity in this game. Now during the weekdays, you'll get like 1 scout, up to 5 characters. Oh my god, I just got this on a free scout. This was not intended. What? That was not in the script. So yeah, make sure you do your free scouts. You could get a 5-star or 4-star character, right? Like that. Now, obviously, you could choose whatever you want to choose for whatever scout you want to do. This is the collaboration out right now. Now, the same goes for weapons. You can also get free scouts on weapons. Make sure you do this daily as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and maybe we'll see a 4-star weapon in here. All right, well, do your free scouts. All right, gamers, do your free scouts. Now, as you can see on the top right, doing your scouts are actually part of your dailies. So if we go to our daily side, I've already collected it. So on the dailies here, you'll have some of your dailies. You have to scout a character, you have to scout a weapon. We've already done that, and I collected it earlier. Now make sure you do this every day, and let me show you what type of things that you should do when you're going through your dailies. So see, tap a home character 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Done. So you have complete a quest, complete evolution event. We have ordinal battle, clear a regular event, and that's it. So this is what I do in my dailies. Now I have up to 150 AP in my main account, and that's because I've been playing this game for a while, and that means I have a higher rank. So here's what I do in my dailies, right? So obviously I do my ordinal battle first, and then I do my free scouts to get the dailies. In order to unlock ordinal battle, I have to clear 2-5-1. What does that mean? On the left, it says quest. Now this is on the Alicization side, and so by 2-5-1 is chapter 2, and then you find 2-5, right, which is at the very end here. Hi, feature cast here. So yeah, I finished 2-5-1. It's literally a story, you can just skip it, but that means we unlocked Ordinal Battle, and this is what Ordinal Battle is. So we're gonna go through it. This is part of the dailies too. So it's an offline PvP against real life people's teams. So it's people's teams, but it's not people actually playing Ordinal Battle. It's offline, so it's played by bots. So since we're too weak, we're still too new, we're gonna go to the bottom. We're gonna use all of my BP in the bottom. You can change the amount by pressing the plus or minus, so you can see that we're only using 1, but if I press the plus sign, it'll go all the way to 5. All right, let's start this. I mean, you can do 1 at a time if you want, or you can use all 5 at once. The more you use, the more points you get. I don't know how strong my team is. I don't think we're that strong, so all right, we're just gonna defeat him. Yeah, there we go. Now, there's a number of reasons why you should do your Ordinal Battle, and one of them is getting a lot of diamond cubes, and also we can go up the rank. And if you notice, we're rank D for D's nuts. Okay, I'm kidding, but the reason you want to reach rank D is because if you go in your missions, you can see that we unlocked a free character. It is this Lolly Alice, this Kit Alice, Childhood Memories Alice. You just go in your little inbox and collector here. You can also get some books, and like I said, diamond cubes, and she is a playable character. We go in our character list, bam, there she is. In my opinion, she's a very old user. She's not really that useful, but if you're a new player, getting the most characters as you can could be pretty useful. So in the evolution side and the event side, you want to go to the evolution, and this is what I do for my dailies. This also contains some potatoes, which potatoes are actually used like here to get more AP, but I get around 200 AP, so I can do EXP, which this is now unlocked forever. Unlike before, you can only do this up to 5 times. So you want to make sure your characters are strong enough so you're able to do level 70. I would recommend grinding this event just so you can level your characters easily. And luckily, we can bring a friend character, so that'll make this much easier on us. So let's just do this real quick. So you just want to keep doing this every day, at least 5 times. Yeah, just literally bring out your friend character, get rid of the ones that are kind of in the way, like that. Okay, that was all I used. So you can see we gained just a lot of experience out of this. So make sure you want to grind the EXP event first to make your characters just level up higher. And that's how you also rank up. You can see our max AP also went up by 1. We can get more friends and whatnot. You could also follow people so you can use them again in the future. Yeah, mission complete too. You follow people. Okay, so what do? You do this at least 5 times a day. Recommended if you're able to level up your character so you're able to do the last one all by yourself or with a friend character, and do the level 70 5 times a day. If you dedicate yourself, you can do that in 1 day. Now that you're done with that, if you have extra AP, what I like to do on my dailies is that I like to do the ore fragment collection. Depending on whatever we have to do, I only focus on one of them, one of the 3 that are unlocked right now. So like that one, this one, or this one. I like to do one of them and just do that up to 5 times a day. So remember, that's what I do in my dailies. Now at that point, you finish your Ordinal Battle, you did your free scouts, you did your EXP evolution, and then you did one of the ore fragment evolutions. And now all you need now, because you're basically done with everything, you tapped your character 3 times, is you go to event and play whatever event they have here. So what I do is I just like to finish doing whatever grind. So for the ranking event, for example, this game is an auto grind. So literally you don't even have to play the game. You just put it on auto and play whatever you're able to beat, not where you die and you don't get anything. You only need to do that twice, and per day you'll always be able to do one of the event for free, no AP needed. So literally you just need like 20 AP left in order to do one more of this event, and then bam, you're done with your dailies. All right. Oh man, my characters are weak. We're not able to do the higher levels. So of course, if you're doing your EXP evolution quest daily, you're able to get a lot of these. That way you're able to level your characters easily, just like this. Now remember, the EXP event is unlocked forever. So as long as you have AP, you're able to keep doing that over and over and over as much as you want. So you can level your character, your best character, to level 80, which is the max right off the bat. But now, after you level your characters, you also want to go to this triangle looking thing on the top right. So we're going to click on it, and then we're gonna need skill slots. So you can see if I click on the first one, this increases attack, magic attack, defense, whatnot. We need orange seeds. How do we get orange seeds? So all the other things, like look, for your assault, you're gonna need these books, and then you're gonna need some of these random items. All right, but first let's talk about how do you get these books. Now you probably have noticed it while I was in the evolution side. So you want to go to event, you want to go to evolution, evolution, and it's right here, evolution plant collection. Now you want to look for the one of the element character that you're focusing on. So for Alice here, we need the earth element one, which looks a bit like brown orange. I believe it's on the green side over here, but of course you want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So you can click the little eye, which is on top of the little event. Hopefully I zoomed in. You just click on it. We go to reward list on the top, and now you're able to see what you can get from the event. Now you can also notice that you have the little petal things here. We got some flowers here, the random items that we also need for our Alice to get better skill slots, and as well as these stuff. So let's just do one of these real quick. Obviously, since you're new, get a friend character. Don't be shy. They will not be informed that you're using them. Do not worry. All right, now this is what's great about this Alice. I could just do this and it hits everyone. So yeah, that's why that Alice is pretty nice. I'm just gonna use her enhanced mode. Thank you, person that I am using right now. I really appreciate you. Just destroy them all. As you can see, even while you do events, you can get experience to level your characters. So keep grinding. You can put it on auto if you don't want to play. Make sure you follow them. Don't be shy. The worst they can do is say no. All right, now earlier we weren't able to unlock anything. Now you can see there's a 1. I can unlock this part now. And as you can see, I also have the same materials needed in order to do my assault, to bring that skill slot up, for break, and for this enhance. But we didn't grind enough to get enough of that, but we had enough for this, so we're just gonna give it to this. So you want to keep grinding that as well, so you're able to unlock all of these here. Now let's say you don't know how to unlock something, so there's a little lock on this one. You can see there's this thing called learning conditions, required character level 40. So I have to be level 40 in order for this to unlock. That way I can learn it. Same with my enhance here. I'm already level 20, but I just don't have the materials for it. You can see that it's red and we need 10 of them. So to sum up everything, if you didn't want to go through all that, level your characters, do all of your skill slots until you're maxed out level 40, and you want to do that for all of your characters here, whatever team you're using. But I recommend a full 4-star team if you can, which by the way, you can limit break your characters. The highest is level 100, and you can limit break them even more to make them to the max, which is 120. But these are hard to come by. You need like 100. So you can see we have 100 of these. You need 100 of these to level that up to 1, so that's going to be 85, or 100 of these to make that to 85, or you can mix them together until it reaches 100. That also limit breaks them, or special limit break skills for this specific character. So this one's for Alice, but we don't have any. You get these by having duplicate characters when you scout. Let's do a random scout here. We'll just because we're gonna do this one scout. Of course I get nothing. So anyway, as you can see, we have a duplicate eagle. It says scouted, which means you already got them, so we got 2 of them. As for the lowest rarity, which is these bronze ones, the 1-star, we only got 1. So the higher the rarity, the more you get. If you get a duplicate 4-star, I believe you get 100, which is just enough to limit break a character once. But that's if you have a duplicate 4-star. So if you've been playing this game for a while, you have a lot of characters, getting those isn't really that hard. But if you're new and you don't have a lot of characters, then of course it's going to be very difficult to limit break your characters easily. But if it's a new character, you do not get any of the limit break items. As for the one down here, they are given to you through events sometimes, including these are also given to you in events, and this one as well. But these are going to be much harder to come by. As for these, they're a little bit easier to get, so just keep grinding the game. You'll get them eventually. And that also goes for weapons. You already see me do scout weapons, so in order to get weapons, you have to scout for them, the same as how you scout the characters that you play. Now here's a tip that you may or may not know. So if we look at the stats of this weapon, you can see that this weapon gives 147 attack. So if I were to deselect it, you could see that I went down to 1166. So that's pretty close to the 147 attack. Now if we give this sword to someone with the same element, so you can see that this green sword here, it's green, and this character is also green compared to Alice, who's an earth element. If I give it to this guy, it goes up to 536. So when I gave it to Alice, we went up by 161 attack, but while I gave it to this dude, it went up to 176 attack. So basically you get a little boost in your stats if you give the same element weapon to the same element character. So that's why it's very useful. While you get a character in a scout, you want to go for their weapon banner because it's the same element as the character. All right, now let's talk about leveling your weapons. Okay, so here's a heads up. On the quest, on the Alicization side, I have completed chapter 4 power up until 4-2. That should be enough in order to level up your weapons here, to unlock the accessories, to unlock like the ore fragment collection, the vigil key collection, especially the smithy's grindstone collection. All right, so if we go to enhance, let's go to some weapon. Let's go to this weapon here. If we try to level it, I believe the first 10 levels you do not need this iron looking thing here. If I go down by 2 levels, see level 10, you don't need anything. But as you try to go higher than level 10, like this weapon, you need this iron-like thing. Now, how do you get that iron-like thing so you can level up your weapon to deal more damage? So we're gonna go to event, we're gonna go to evolution, we're gonna scroll down until we see the Smithy's Grindstone collection, and it is literally this event right here. You play this event and you will get more of all of these. Let's go through it real quick. Remember, bring a friend character, don't be shy. All right, now keep in mind, I've been grinding this game. It's been like a little over a day, so that's why some of my characters are level 80 now, but just do what I said. Do the XP event. That's what I did. And then I did the book event. And that's how I was able to get to where I am right now at this very moment. And thanks to that friend character, we beat this right off the bat. And as you can see, just by doing that, we get like to a 12. So we are going to go back to the hammer. We're going to go to enhance. So we're going to go on this weapon. And now we can go up to level 19 for this weapon. But this also costs Shia, which is the money in this game. Now, how do you get more Shia? There are multiple ways to get Shia. So the first one is the event. So we go to event, we go to evolution, we scroll down, and there is the trainee swordsman Shia hunt. You can play this to get more money. So of course, if you want the best out of your buck, if you go to the event, if you didn't know this, so if I were to play this event and I go to battle custom right next to start quest, you can see that we have stuff on the left side. Now, if we want more money, we'll get more money if we choose the one with the coins. If you're doing the EXP event, if you want your characters to get more experience after you beat an event and for them to level, you do the one with the rabbit. And now if you're grinding some books, let's say you want some more books or items, so you could do their skill slots. But if you choose the one with a bunch of random items here, you'll get more items. All right, so let's say we wanted to do an event. Let's say the ranking event, for example. So let's say we were gonna do one of these events. If you're wondering what EP is, all right, so we finished this event. Now if you look at the bottom right after we go through all this, if you look here, you can see that there's event point and season point. I forgot about my face cam. So if you chose the EP earlier with the item thing, you basically just get more event points for the current event. So for this one, it would be the ranking event. You may notice with each new event, we always get a little battle pass here for each event, as well as our own little battle pass to get more diamond cubes. So make sure you're grinding this game so you're able to do this. Now, if you have the featured characters for the event, for example, the current banner right now is the Yuriko, Nanao, and Asuna. If you have one of those characters and you use them with the event, you will have a bonus where you can get more EP, so you're able to complete this much faster. So keep that in mind if you want a faster grind to max this out so you can get all these goodies right here. But anyway, we talked about money, we talked about all the boost stuff that you can get. Let's go back to our characters real quick. So if I click on the equipment, you can see I'm still missing 2 more things. The one in the middle is armor, while the one in the bottom is your accessories. Now with your armor, it obviously gives you more defense, but there's also abilities that armor can give, as well as the abilities. It'll give you more better stuff for your stats, as well as better abilities so you deal even more damage. So let's start off with, how do you get equipment? How did I get this? That current armor was given during one of the Alicization event quests from the main story. So if you reach up to where I am at this point, you should have that as well. But how do you get more? That's just not that. So we go to event, we go to evolution, we will scroll down, and you can see there's a buttload of different events here. So you can see with the cobalt here at the bottom right, it gives an accessory that looks like a ring. You can also see that it gives off an armor piece for your defense. So I want to focus on my Alice. So we are going to fight this one right here, because remember, the same element of armor or accessory with the same element character, you will have a boost. So let's go do it real quick. And remember, this game is literally an auto grind, so I am going to click auto, and I'm not even going to do anything. This game will do it for me, and that's why this game is a little bit easy with the grind side, because you literally don't even have to play yourself. Just let the game play for you. Just be AFK and come back every now and then, and you're good with the grind. All right, it looks like our friend character did it for us after all. I didn't have to do anything. And yeah, we complete that. Also get some nice things out of that. Okay, it didn't look like I was lucky, but you can see that the drops do give armor and the accessory, as well as the things you need to level them up. All right, cool. I got lucky. I did the next one, and now we got armor and an accessory piece. Now, what I didn't talk about is abilities and ability rings, which you can get from the ore fragment collection. And the reason that I'm not talking about it in this video is because this video is already going to be long as it is. So I'm going to save that for another video, how to get even stronger with the ability rings. But if you want that video, let me know and leave a like on the video. All right, so we're back where we level up our stuff. So this time we'll go to the armor site, and we have the armor that we just got. And of course, when you want to level it, it takes the same amount, just like if you were to do your weapons. So you need the silver thing, bar thing, and you need the gray one, which again is also from the same place where you get the silver thing. But you can also limit break the armor to make it better. So let's take a look at this primey outfit thing. Let's level it up a little bit. Level 20, which is max. We're gonna put our stats up. 250, 294, 117. Now we're gonna have it selected. We're gonna go to limit break, and because we have an extra one of the same armor, we're able to select it. Now we can go up to level 25, as well as our HP will go up, our defense will go up, and our magic defense will go up. So you want to limit break as much as you can. Now for these low level armor, you're only able to limit break it up to 3 times. You are not able to limit break it 4 times. But for a 4-star weapon such as this weapon that we got earlier, you are able to limit break it 4 times, and that is considered an R5 weapon. If you don't know what R5 is, if you haven't played SOMD, it's basically the highest rarity. You will have better abilities. Your ability will be much better. So it says magic attack and crit by 12%. That will go up by a little bit, so most likely like 15%. Increase magic attack by 9%. That may go up as well by a little bit. Now you may get a lot of 4-star weapons. Make sure you limit break them to max, because they will have better stats, such as this armor here, where its stats got a little bit better just by limit breaking it once. Same goes for the accessories. Limit break it up to 3 times. It'll have better stats, and you're gonna want armor and the accessories for all of your characters. Now if you have too many R4 weapons, please do not sell them. And I say that because you can actually exchange for weapons that are out in the current banners. So right now we have the Idol Asuna and Yukino Nanao. You can actually exchange for their weapon if you don't want to use your diamond cube. So let's say we wanted the Tempest Bringer, but in order to exchange it, you're going to need 4-star weapons. It could be any 4-star weapon, but it has to be a 4-star or whatever looks purple like this. You need four of them. It could be the same, so I can have 4 of these same weapons or 4 different weapons, and I will be able to exchange for 1 of the Tempest Bringer. But you don't have to worry about that till you're further in the game and you have like a lot of extra weapons or exchange swords. There are multiple ways to get exchange swords. There's some events that give exchange swords. In the items here in the exchange shop, you can see we need these. You can also see in some battle passes you can get exchange swords from them, so that's where you want to grind each season pass. I'm gonna be honest with you. With this one here in the item shop, to get this, all right, I have searched around and these just come so random. But another way to get exchange swords is also through the cathedral. As you can see, I need to clear 5-3-2, which should be around this last one. If we go to the little exchange shop and we scroll all the way down, all right, it's not here because I haven't unlocked it. All right, welcome to the main account. So if we go all the way at the bottom, you can see it says cathedral assault. You're going to need these blue things in order to exchange for even armor. The one that you want to focus on is the exchange swords. And you're going to need these tickets, and in order to get those tickets, you gotta play through the cathedral. So as you can see, like with floor 80, the ticket is down here, so you can get 2 here. We keep going a little higher, you get 3 at floor 90, and so you can use those exchange swords to also exchange for weapons. Don't worry about War of Underworld, that only happens at some times. It's been a while since we had our last War of Underworld, but they are special events that you do with your guild, so you need to be able to be in a guild so you can have the most benefit out of the War of Underworld. I almost forgot. How do we get more diamond cubes in this game? Now, this is a very common question. How do you get more diamond cubes? Of course, if you are new to the game, finish all of the story in this game and make sure you're doing all of the achievements as well. Now, as you can see, for this event, all of these trophies are unlocked. You can see that there's a little thing called Get, which is the little achievement for just beating the quest. But this one down here, I'm missing one. I have to incarnate once. Now, what happens if we complete all of them. All right, so because we completed all the achievements now, we get diamond cubes on the side. So yeah, we get a little bonus. We got 2 from doing that. And for the most part, you should also be getting diamond cubes here. So in total, you may get 5 or 3. Now, as well, there's a story in this game. As you do it, as you can see, you get 3 diamond cubes by going through the story, which you could skip if you don't want to read it. Of course, you also have the moon cradle side, you have progressive side, then you have the archive. They all as well give off a diamond cube. So yeah, this one just gives 1. But if we did, you know, moon cradle, this one gives 3. Now, if you complete this, you're not necessarily done. In the top, it says normal. If we click on that, we now have a hard mode, which just means you can do the entire story again, but you can get more diamond cubes or random items like that book. And yes, that also applies to like the moon cradle side and whatnot. If you haven't done any of your events, so let's say the ranking event, doing all this story gives you diamond cubes. Going through this right here, you can see you get diamond cubes as well. You get 3. If you place high in the ranking, you can see you get 25 for top 4 to 5 with 25, 1 to 3 to 25, and then 20 and under for less. You get diamond cubes just for scoring, so you can see you need like 2 mil, 2.5 mil. You can get all these diamond cubes as well, but that's on ranking events. For a regular event such as this one, now since this is a regular event, not a ranking event, this one will have missions, so you have to fight the event boss at least 10 times. It doesn't matter what difficulty, you can fight at the lowest difficulty and it'll still count for the mission. Now fighting that boss 20 times, you get 15 diamond cubes. You get more diamond cubes just by playing the event and going through the story. Now for the season pass, if you don't get the premium pass, that is fine, because you are still getting diamond cubes on the free season pass side. So as you can see, just what I got now, I got 5 diamond cubes out of it. Now by playing the season pass, if you max it out, you get a total of 100 diamond cubes. So you want to grind your season pass. Another way to get diamond cubes is in Ordinal battle. Each month it will always reset. Now the reason you want to reach the highest rank, which is SS rank, is because if we go to the little trophy, you can see it with SS rank, you get 75 diamond cubes, 40 for S, A 35, and you're going through these one by one, so you are getting all of these diamond cubes. And in total, if you reach SS rank, you get 250 diamond cubes. Now like I said, this is per month, so if you got SS in January, you get 250, and then we get a new one in February, which is very soon. You will also get another 250, but you have to reach up to rank SS again. Now there are also a lot of ways in the mission side to get diamond cubes. Of course, you have the basic ones here, but the most important one, which is how to get a lot of diamond cubes as well, is as you can see here, you have like Kirito's friend, complete a quest with Kirito like 250 times. Then you have Asuna, where you need to bring Asuna 250 times. Lifa, Sinon characters, Yuki characters, Alice characters, Yujo. Now, as you complete every single one of these, you will also get diamond cubes out of it. And I believe in total, for doing all these characters and you bring them a bunch of times, it's even more than 50 times, trust me, there's a lot more. You get a total of 3,150 diamond cubes. Now this is only a one-time thing, but if you haven't done these missions down here yet, definitely do them. And the easiest way to do that easily is by giving yourself 999 AP. Go to evolution, and I believe it is the beginner quest. You can see that they only cost 1 AP. I believe, I don't know if it works for friend characters as well, but you know, just to be safe, we're just gonna bring one. And literally, like, just use all of your AP and just leave your phone somewhere. Just go somewhere else while this plays. This will play 121 times, and it's also very weak. It's very easy as well. And for each character in these slots, just change it to each different character. So we have an Alice one, we have Asuna, we have Sinon, we have Kirito. We could change this Kirito to a Lifa. But that's the easiest way to do those missions. If you're wondering how to get more AP, so let's say you wanted more of these breads to get more AP. They're more known to get them in the exchange shop as you do events. So let's say we go to like friend points, which basically means, you know, obviously you gotta follow people. Yeah, so I believe if people use your friend or if you use them, when you log back in, you will get friend points, which you can then use to get more AP recovery bread. This also resets monthly, I believe. I believe also in Ordinal battle, you can get AP recovery bread in there. Even these old events, you can get more of those breads, so on and so forth. You just keep doing each event. You can find some bread in the exchange shop. All right, now I think that's it. If I forget anything, let me know in the bottom in the comments, and maybe we'll come back to a beginner guide part 2 of everything that I missed, or maybe the ability rings. Now I don't feel like doing a recap because I don't even remember what I said. But yeah, just keep grinding, auto grind. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy and you are new to the channel, why not leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We also have a Discord at the bottom of the description. You click on that link and you're sent right to my Discord. You can also ask questions there. We have an Unleashed Blading channel. I'm sure there are people out there that are willing to help you if we need help. And upcoming events channel. So if you don't want to log into the game to see all these updates, you can go on Discord and it's right there. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Kaz. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Let me know what other types of videos I should do if you need help. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys all again in the next video. Goodbye.